started?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, sweet.
All right. Hey everybody, Uncle You back once again. Um
I
where it is G's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my
happy
friend.
birthday, Mr. Good.
All right. So the thing is we are doing doodles of G's requests where he will suggest things for us to draw. So, G, what are we starting with?
We're gonna start with Nose Pass from
Oh.
Pokemon.
Oh, thank God. An easy one.
Okay.
Simple enough. All right. Nose pass. I got an idea. All right.
Simple enough.
I'm also gonna try something else. You guys can't hear it, but on my stream, I'm having the Sims 1 soundtrack play.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, just something to anyways. Okay, nose pass. Let me get a reference for this guy. I vaguely remember what he looks like.
I mean, he's teal. He has a red nose. He's always facing a certain direction.
His eyes seem to be permanently closed. Alright.
I think I know what I'm
How
gonna
the
do.
Floof was I going to
I'll
pronounce
play
it
this
like
bit
that? I'm not
straight.
Italian.
I'll do what I
She-
can with it. Simple man, simple concept. Simple as the ooh, ooh, with a runny nose.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so nose pass. Oh, I know what I could do.
I already have an idea of what I want to do, baby.
Okay, let me get him. Let me get him out. I swear to God, if when it... Anyways, I had a funny story to tell. Or actually, no. Before I tell my stupid story, G, did you get up to anything for your birthday?
All I did was have a lot of fun at the arcade with my friend, and that was it. They also gave me a gift card.
I see.
Nice, nice. Okay, so
Tried out a lot of rhythm games.
who's ready for Uncle You did something stupid today?
Me.
I do.
Is that any different from any other day? I kid.
No, this one is well and truly deserved. In essence, I cooked a pizza today, and well, actually no, I cooked a calzone. All well and good, but here's the thing. I didn't notice the expiry date of this. I didn't notice something about the bottle of tomato sauce I had until well after I ate the pizza.
It was Rotten Tomatoes.
Technically speaking, it wasn't out of date. Here's the problem, though.
Hmm.
What's the problem?
It says refrigerate after opening. Guess where it was for a month? For like, I want to say a month.
In the cabinets?
On
Yeah.
the counter.
Cabinet.
Oh, dear.
Oh my God, how could you?
Yeah, so that's a problem. And I
Yeah.
should have known something was wrong because when I opened it, I heard like a pop. And the thing is, it didn't struck me then, but it struck me now. That's air escaping.
Yeah.
There's a tomato with its gas.
Look, yeah, so, yeah, it was no good. I dumped the rest of it in the sink, but keep in mind, I had a whole fucking calzone's worth. That ain't a small amount.
So
That is
now
a
you are going
dangerous-
to die of food poisoning in the morning.
I would go as far as to say that is a dangerously large amount.
And here lies the fate of Uncle You.
I don't. Okay,
inside the virgin.
okay. Here's the thing. At the very least, oh hey Wyatt. Yeah, we're doing doodles. Hey Nathan. At the very least, it's not the all bad. I read up online that apparently because of their acidity, tomatoes are actually tomatoes are actually pretty hard for shit to grow in. And so
That's good.
I think the worst it's gonna do is gonna make you have nasty poopy diarrhea. But that's about it.
Yeah. If anything else actually pops up, I'm ready. I'll be ready, but at the same time, God, that's no fun.
I bet.
Oh.
You're a silly man.
Yeah, I think I should be fine though. But regardless, I did go through my cabinets to make sure there was nothing else that would pose a problem.
Yeah.
Problem.
Oh yeah, G. Out of morbid curiosity, do you have any special connection to Nose Pass, or did you just feel like drawing Nose Pass tonight?
I just felt like it.
All right.
He has a fun design, I gotta say. I think actually the Hoenn region has a lot of my favorite Pokemon designs.
Yeah, I can relate to that in some way. I mean, like any region that has Groudon is going to be based, so.
I think like it was that game that made me first realize like the importance of like design language for or how shapes get across in character designs, because you guys ever notice with that game there are a lot of like angular shapes and geometry on all the Pokemon. Like I know
especially in like earlier regions.
No, I meant specifically in Hoenn.
In Ruby and Sapphire, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like think about it. Like a good example, Cacnea has a very simple diamond pattern. There are a lot of Pokemon with like polka dot designs or stripes, and I know stripes and all of those are common on Pokemon, but there's something about the way that like they're drawn specifically on that region. Like they're not like normally what they do is they make them sort of look like they're part of like the Pokemon's fur alike. But for this one, it's like no, they just have diamond.
Yeah.
And I don't know, as a kid, I thought that was kind of neat. It gives like Hoenn Pokemon are ones you can spot immediately.
Yeah. Again, especially with Groudon, I will simp over him because he is again one of my favorite Pokemon.
I mean, you can't what is there not to like? It's a big fucking magma dino.
Exactly.
He's true.
It's a big old Magmasaurus Rex.
It was, I guess, going back to Nosepass for a second. I'll admit I'm not quite the biggest fan of Nosepass, but I think he's fine. I mean, at least I like his design at least a little bit better than Probopass, which I get that can be kind of funny.
I love Probopass.
Probopass is funny as hell. Look at him.
Yeah. I see the appeal in him. I get like some of the jokes made of him about Mario, and I guess I was laughing a bit more at him in my youth, thinking that his like metallic nose filings were actually a mustache. But then I kind of fell out of love with him a little bit after seeing what he really is and seeing those metallic nose filings are literally nose hairs instead of a mustache, and I feel a little bit weird. But it's okay. It's mostly a me problem rather than a problem.
No. I'm looking at Bulbapedia, and it actually is just a mustache, it's not nose hairs.
I just here look. I just wish that my boy the Porygon line got to make some other anime appearances.
That is true. That is true. Like, for some fucking reason, like, just ever since that one episode, not even, like, allowing Porygon 2 or Z to appear in any sort of case in the anime at all is kind of crazy.
It's
Like,
just,
I get
Little
that
bit.
it caused a lot of seizures, but, like, I think after this long, you might want to give him at least a bit more of a chance.
I love
I guess-
Porygon. He's a low polygon duck.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking duck.
But also the other thing that
It's
Oh.
an N64 duck.
the other thing that always bugged me is actually speaking of that sort of Pokemon that episode. You want to know something funny I learned?
What was
What?
it?
Apparently, 4Kids made a version of that episode that fixed the seizure issue and could be run on American television.
Did they ever
Huh.
air it?
No. When they made their version ready to go, Nintendo straight up intervened saying, no! Like, they don't even want that episode. He
But
fixed...
we censored it and everything.
Why am I
No!
being so rude? That
The fu-
is just
Why you gotta be
rude.
so rude?
No, the funny thing is... No, it's like they they fixed the problem. But
Yeah, let them. I guess maybe like ever since that incident, Porygon in anime, at least in the context of anime, has really negative connotations.
which is unfortunate.
I guess it just reminds like the team of like their past follies, and
Meanwhile,
that's why they don't use them.
Meanwhile, Jinx gets to appear multiple times, even after everybody was like, yo, is that fucking blackface, dude?
I mean, to be fair,
I
they
mean, like
changed
with
her-
Jinx, they recolored her to purple, so.
I know, but like, it's Jinx always did.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
Yeah. Jinx is like, Jinx is definitely a case of like, here's just because of what she's a reference to, you know, like a then popular fashion in Japan. It really should. I was like, good fuck. Like, it's amazing how Pokemon crossed over so well. It'd be like if what would be like I'm trying to think what's like the closest thing to Pokemon Americans had.
I don't know. Back in the
Let's
day.
just pretend Spectrobes took off,
Mhm.
which is a shame. Spectrobes fucking great. But anyways, let's pretend Spectrobes took off. Imagine if they made a Spectrobe of fucking the pumpkin spice latte girl.
Well, actually, Uncle, you because you're mentioning if the idea of if Americans had their semi sort of equivalent to Pokemon, my
Done.
mind did actually turn to one thing where it didn't really spawn a video game series like in the same way of Pokemon, but in a way you can kind of tell that was
Neopet?
inspired by it in some way. And it's ironically the Lilo and Stitch animated series.
Okay.
Like
okay,
ever
that
since
makes
like
sense.
Stitch the movie, like everyone has like made at least some sort of comparison between the
Yeah,
Stitch's
'cause, like-
experiments with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like all the genetic abominations that are like Stitch's like relatives and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very first of those like cousins that were introduced in Stitch the movie was like a yellow electric creature, which is very similar to Pikachu. Like not visually, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Look, they're
And
not
hell,
like they're not like his cousins by blood relation. They're like cousins
Yeah,
by
yeah.
like Hawaiian
Cousin,
definition.
in the Hawaiian definition.
That's why he could legally fall in love with that pink one.
Let me get like one of these experiments as another point of comparison. Like I don't want to like go on a tangent, but I just feel like sharing
Okay,
stuff.
well, you guys are still drawing.
it's
I'll
all
be
good.
right back.
all
That looks
good.
really nice, G.
But yeah, in Silent Shitheads, if you've seen the Lilo and Stitch series, you might remember this guy, Kix.
Yeah, that's just
Oh,
that's just Machamp.
I would not be
The champ
surprised.
crossed with Long Cairo Ren, I guess, because I've heard some people draw a comparison between Kix and Long Kylo Ren for some reason.
You mean Ben Swallow?
I think
Yes.
Yeah,
The
that's-
funny,
I can't get that image out of my head now.
the funny thing is with actually, there's something. Actually, I am curious. I wonder to an extent how, like, how much was like the alien experiment idea? Oh, let's just do something really cool, and then how much of it is like Disney going, we need to take on the Pokemons, and get Chris Sanders. We need him. We need to use his funny little blue thing to sell merch.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
you
mean,
want
like, I
something?
know-
You sorry.
Yeah?
You want something crazy about Lilo and Stitch the series?
What was that?
Do you know about the crazy amount of crossovers it had with other?
Oh yeah, I remember that. They had a crossover
Yes, I
with
do
Proud
remember a
Family,
lot
had
of
a crossover with Jake
crossovers.
Long, it had a crossover with
Kim
Possible.
Possible,
Impossible. Yep.
and one with Recess.
Yeah, yeah.
That means they're
I
all
actually
canon in
watched
Lilo
all
and
the
Stitch.
episodes of season 2 back in my early days, and I remember all those crossovers.
Keep that
Yeah.
in mind. It means that all three of those are technically canon into Lilo and Stitch.
My favorite thing
Unless Chris Sanders says otherwise.
My favorite thing about them, my favorite thing about them is like they don't even bother to adjust the art styles at all to tweak them in, and I think that's kind of real funny. Like,
I think it works. I think the designs work the way they are because like I think that's the point of like a crossover. You want to see like these iconic crossover characters with their iconic designs meeting each other.
I know, but at the same,
You don't even care about the design. You don't care about the clash in aesthetics.
I know,
it's just
but-
really cool to behold.
I know, but like the thing is, something like Kim Possible and Proud Family's art styles mesh pretty well.
Yep.
But American Dragon Jake Long was a lot more angular. They had like dot eyes.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, to give them in their credit, they kept them on model.
yeah, no.
yeah.
Okay, this is gonna sound very weird out of context. I hate Nose Pass's feet.
Oh
Why,
yeah,
you
'cause
don't
they
like
have weird
them big-
holes in them.
Like cylinders?
Dude,
Like frat wafers? You don't
it's just the angle I
sorry.
have. It's just the angle I have my nose pass at. It's a bit hard to judge. Watch where his feet are.
like... Right. Let me add a tiny bit of flair to this lad, and then I will post him.
Mine's almost done.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Don't
I
connect.
just need to add some flair to this nose pass, and I'll be done, G. With
My-
the first one, at
Okay.
least.
Mine's almost done. I'm gonna add a little bit of hatching because
There we go.
that's how I roll.
That's how I roll.
That's how I roll.
Roar.
Roll.
Oh, where the fuck? Okay. Where the fuck do I keep my goddamn disgusting sketches? There we go. PNG, Shamuri. Okay. Alright, it is done.
Hey.
Now I am going to post him in the Academy of Farts.
Hey Echo.
Well, actually, wait, I gotta fucking
Oh.
find it.
Actually, I wonder if I ever explained that. So for those who not in the know, I call the art channel in my well, the art channel used to be called Art Academy, and then it became Fart Academy because it's funny, lol. And the funny thing is, we have an
That's the
NSF,
nose pass.
and for the NSFW channel, we call it Paul Blart Academy. Because
I mean, you didn't have to bring that up. You know what? I don't care.
oh no,
It's
no.
educating your audiences.
Yeah, they're people. We have viewers, Battery, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I know that. I was just saying, you didn't have to exactly reveal that information to our audience.
I know, but I had a feeling someone would have heard Patrick going, "I'm busted in parts," and someone's like, "Whoa, what the hell?"
Why does your impression of Patrick sound like Mike Stolkasa?
I don't know. Whenever I try to do an impression of Patrick, I always default to Mike Stoklasa. It's like,
I
like
don't even
a
know who Mike's LaPlaster is.
he's the guy who voiced Desmond in Smiling Friends.
He also voices the very
Uh-huh.
fat cat character in Ollie and Scoops.
He's the guy. He's the guy from Red Letter Media who's like, "Oh, what are you guys talking about? I worked up."
What's wrong with your face?
I don't sound too much like him, do I?
No, you
No, not really.
It's just that Uncle Yu's impression of you does.
Yeah. All right. Mine's ready.
Oh,
I feel-
Mine is terrible.
Oh, Echo 5, you made it to Diamond? Well done. Well done, big man.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Welcome back. Yeah, that's a very good nose pass, Patrick.
I think you'll like
Thank
mine.
you.
I think you'll like mine, G, actually.
You'll have a good laugh at mine.
Already saw yours, battery.
What do you think about it?
Funny.
Thanks.
Alright, let me make a folder for the doodles. So it is 23 doodles. Alright, I'll post this in Fart Academy as well. Alright, here's my... Oh, that's a good one, battery.
Thanks.
Everyone did fantastically.
Why didn't I think about the Nigel Thornberry nose pass? Oh, it's so smashing.
Anyways, let me put these...
That's a match made in heaven.
It was literally the first thing I thought of, to the point I wondered...
I was originally gonna draw him as like I was originally gonna draw like a Zach Hadel version of Nose Pass, but I couldn't. I didn't know how I would add his chin without ruining the silhouette.
Oh, you know what? You could... You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it, battery. Give me a sec.
Maybe I should have just drawn regular Zach and gave him like, not like real life Zach, but like his regular like character avatar thing, and just colored him like Nose Pass and made him bald.
No, Zach, battery, watch. I'm gonna do just that. Well, I'm gonna make Zach Hadel nose pass.
I await your.
Actually, wait, no, I can't. We gotta do doodles, and this will take way more time. Anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Work
right,
on it as a bonus.
you saw mine. Next,
I
we
became
got.
destroyed, but go
Let's
on.
get the birthday boys out. G, yours looks like it would be an avatar in like Neopets. I like it. Then we got battery. I really like yours, battery. That's a great nose pass.
Thanks.
Little stupid dumpy baby.
He's not a
Yes.
baby.
And then Patrick's. Oh, very heavenly nose pass and very on model.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. G,
Yeah, I
what's
decided
next?
to just play it straight with him.
That's fair. G, what you got for me?
Next up is Dookie from Johnny Test.
The dog?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I got. Oh, no. I thought of something brilliant. Gee, you are going to fucking love this. Oh my god, if I can do this just right. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. If I try to Google him and immediately I'm seeing freaking fetish artwork of him, that Jesus Christ.
Why-
Of course.
Why are you even surprised?
Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oh my god, this is gonna be one of the dumbest things I've ever made. I feel like I should go to prison for what I'm about to do.
Maybe you should.
I
Ever
know
thought
what I'm
about
gonna
that?
draw.
Mhm.
I'm gonna draw him like horribly off model, make him like look terrifying.
Okay, I'm gonna need
Okay,
some
I
dip.
have a vision for him.
I'm gonna give him a weird mandrill head.
I'm gonna...
Excuse me? Oh god. I am going to draw him in his Kijinka form that I made 10 years ago. Holy shit.
I thought you hated Johnny Test.
Okay.
I
It's-
never said I hated Johnny Test.
I mean, the early
I do
seasons
know
of...
that you. I do know that you hated the Flash era of it specifically.
No.
That's what I remember.
No, I think that you might be talking about me.
No. I remember like G made a compilation of like whip cracks or something.
Wait!
like
That wasn't me. That was Cartoon Lover 98.
oh. No,
Okay.
you You hated Teen Titans Go. I remember now.
I'll defend Teen Titans Go over later Johnny Test any day.
Okay, that
I
makes
don't
you
give a
dumb.
shit about either of them these days.
I mean, I guess.
I
Teen
mean,
Titans
honestly,
goes-
the hate train on Teen Titans Go, I kind of feel like has passed.
Yeah.
Now, like
No, I just don't really.
having a surprisingly good movie will do that.
Yeah.
All right, Echo 5. Dookie is the best character. Don't do anything that will get sent to prison. You'll see. Also, you made it to #1 with Cash. Pure Cash or
Why does he look like he has like weird reptilian scoots on his nose?
I don't know, Canadian cartoon character design?
He looks like he has like those scoots that birds have on their toes. That's what it looks like. I think I'm gonna draw that. I'm gonna give him actual scoots on his
Wrong
nose,
color.
just for lols. Yeah, let's make him a weird reptilian dog then.
If I can get this just right, because the funny thing is, I've thought about doing this. I've thought about making art for this for a while, so it'll be earlier
Of
today.
Dookie?
Not Dookie. Why would I? Battery. Why would I ever make art of Dookie under any other pretense?
Good point.
Okay, let me see.
Okay.
You know, once I did draw someone. You know, once I did draw what's her face from Kill la Kill in the Johnny Test art style.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Really?
Yeah,
I have very
Ryoko.
vague recollections.
Yeah, and it was like weirdly. It turned out excellent. That's the weird part.
Yeah, that is weird.
And, it's, I guess maybe, because Johnny Test has a, like, its art style isn't like really all that offensive to the eyes, really. It's
Yeah, I think that just Flash does a disservice to its style. It looked a
Ye-
lot
or-
better
or
in
at
like,
least-
traditional animation.
or at least the Flash they used at that time, because
Yeah, the way they used it looked bad with the way that they used Flash at the time because they didn't know how to use it right, and therefore the characters looked like very stiff and lame.
yeah. Whereas the later series, the revival series from a couple years ago, they tweaked the models, and they look way better in Flash compared to
They
the
really
ones.
do.
They do. They go for like a lineless art style that actually fits in well with Flash.
Well, it's not lineless. They just colored the line.
Colored
lines
line. What?
differently.
I'll-
They gave lines colors, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. Yeah, I'm drawing both Johnny and Dookie for mine, so keep that in mind.
Well, I have certainly a vision for this one. Whatever the fuck I'm doing with it.
I'm drawing him based on the very first episode of the original show.
Did he have like a different appearance?
No,
Slightly.
he's just the same. I'm drawing him from the first episode where he was dressed as a biker.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's gonna be wearing a speedo, isn't he?
No, he wasn't. That was like season 5.
It's unreal. He wears a speedo. Oh my! Holy shit! I can't believe that happens. Holy shit! Mind blown. Mind blown. Okay, back to drawing. Back to the drawing board. That got you. That's silly. You're very silly. This show's silly.
Someone has to know.
You're being stupid.
All right, one of you better know what I'm referencing with in the chat with what I'm basing this off of. Otherwise, I'll be very disappointed in y'all. Okay, I'm gonna shrink the face a little. Lower the ear.
Okay. This is certainly coming together. I'm not sure if it's well or that appealing looking, but I'm certain it's coming together.
Hey, same for mine.
Yeah, same here.
What even in tarnation is this?
I'm not even sure what I'm going with Dookie here. Looks like a horrible thing. He looks like a horrible fiend. Looks like a horrible fiend. Let's just put it that way. Looks like a baboon crossed with a dog, crossed with an alligator.
Are we secretly psychically linked, Battery?
Are you drawing the same thing? Are you drawing something similar?
Only by your description, kind of, sort of, but I'm not sure if I'm drawing the exact same thing as you. I don't have a set vision for mine outside of being very, that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Very fat. Wait, wink.
I didn't say fat, I said that. Yeah.
I said I said that. I said that.
Okay.
I must have slurred my word a little bit.
That's okay, it happens to me all the time. Far more often than I would like, but I can't do anything about it. At this point, I have a speech impediment.
It comes naturally to me at this point.
Yeah.
Hate this foot.
Zeus.
I hear
That-
cat. I hear cat.
That's Zeus. Very intelligent conversations we're having right now.
We're in the zone.
Yeah.
AutoZone.
Yeah, I get that. What's the chat saying right now?
Haven't said anything in a bit. Chat, say words.
Excuse me.
Okay.
This looks like shit.
How do you think I feel?
It's like that freaking quote from the Waterworld. This is why I love children now. It does look like shit. That's not a jab towards you, Uncle You. I'm not actually watching the stream.
No, it's all good.
Just
It's just-
quoting Dennis Hopper.
This also the art style I'm emulating for my idea is also one of those that's deceptively simple. Let me put it like
Like
that.
it looks this. You mean as if it looks simple, but it's actually secretly fucking complex?
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think Invader Zim falls within that category for sure because like everyone's made of like surprisingly complex geometric shape.
Yeah.
Because like even though like they're really simple in design, they have like a geometry that's like fairly consistent, especially like in the head area. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Greta? Yeah.
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 Why does Dookie need 2 different shades of light brown for his details? Zeus, I'm not talking to you. Come over here, boy, and relax. Thomas, you took us.
I'm giving him 2 dog ears and 2 human ears.
Hummus your tittus. Remember that thing from Scooby-Doo where Scooby turns into a human? He's like, "Hey, Dad."
No.
Yes, surprisingly.
Is that from Mr.
It's from the
Seriously?
sequel, Monsters Unleashed.
No,
Oh.
it's not. No, that's not. That's not the.
No.
That's not in the movie. It was in the.
No.
It was in the cartoon, or it was in one of the animated.
Oh,
movies.
the one where Shaggy acts badass because of a hypnotist.
Maybe. And then here's.
That's.
And then
I'm pretty sure it's Mystery Incorporated.
is it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it's one.
like,
No, it is one of the direct-to-video movies.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
one of the
okay.
direct-to-video movies.
By the way, what are those lines on Dookie's fate nose supposed to imply?
I was
That's
I was
cool.
comparing them to like. I was comparing them to like the tarsal scoots of a bird.
Or a mandrill.
It's obviously not like the intent, but I drew it that way anyway because I thought it'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't know what the lines are. Maybe has anyone ever asked like the animation team about that? That is a good question that should be answered. I do agree with that.
Alright, I just gonna have to color in his tungus and
Let me.
get rid of his coloring on his teeth. Then I'll be able to post them.
Fuck it. This thing looks as done as it can be, considering it's a weird art style. Oh my. Sorry, I just saw yours battery. All right, here's mine. What did I reference?
Let me see.
Had Calvin and Hobbes, obviously.
Yeah.
I know it.
Halvin and Cobbs.
Corn on the cob.
Oh yes, battery. You indeed have the gator energy in there. Interesting. Here's mine.
I love that.
Oh, that's great.
He looks like he's going to.
I don't even know what the shit I was doing with him.
I love him.
He looks like he's belching loudly.
Probably. I would recreate it myself, but I'm not that gross. Plus, Kaiser isn't here.
Thanks. I appreciate that, Pat.
You're welcome.
Because yours, they just. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure if you burp enough times in like one sitting, you'll cause another tsunami in Japan. And that would be a tragedy we all cry about. Nobody wants to see that happen again.
Damn. I hate drying hands.
We all do.
Who doesn't? Let's be honest, who doesn't?
Let's see. Oh man, it's taking a while.
Wait a minute. We're just waiting on G's?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
almost done.
Okay.
Come on.
Trying to figure out what to draw for my bonus sketch.
Good lord. I see this is gonna take a while. But I'm almost done, I swear.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. Shit. Yeah.
dun.
Okay. I'll write this here.
Oh, I love the music.
Honestly,
The
this is the
Sims.
best I could do for Gijin Kaduki.
And Godzuki!
Alright, so I might have to go to the bathroom in a bit. If I do,
I get it.
At the very least, you
Okay.
like share the next thing before you go to the bathroom.
yeah, I'll do that. I was just gonna ask if someone could take over as mainstream projectionist while I go do business.
Maybe
Certainly
let
not
G
me.
have the screen share.
Yeah, because like me, I do not have. I draw on my tablet, so I wouldn't be able to screen
Got
share
it.
anything.
It's all good. Just Patrick or G.
Right, done.
All right.
Mm,
Just put it
okay.
on.
Wow.
All right. Oh my God, it's coming. Fart Academy.
All right. Export PNG.
Let me guess. Let me guess. You do you need to go Dookie?
I will
Bad.
kill you.
Kill the mud. Kill the beach. Kill.
I will kill you, sir. Where's my angry Karibo? There it is. I will kill you. I will fuck you up. All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Come on.
Okay,
Where
I'm
are
done.
you? Where the fuck are you?
That was a good time. Okay.
Come on, I
Good times
saved
had
it.
all around.
All right.
All right. Will you be? Are you taking over, G, for the stream? Could you share your screen?
I'll take over and who will I got?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, you didn't go and piss already, did you?
Not yet. I'm here still. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Please post it in Fart Academy.
This is-
Read it.
Done.
What the hell? He's
It's
a
Kijinka Dookie.
he's a man.
Oh.
Kajinka Dookie.
All right. Let's
It's
share the.
Kajinka Duke.
All right. Let's share the doodles. So first up, we got Patrick's. Patrick's. Yours some my favorite. Then we got battery. Although I will say batteries is really good.
That was, yeah, he just killed Johnny. He's gonna kill you next.
And finally, we got G's, which is a reference to something.
It's a
And
reference to the first episode.
no, as in the character you chose to represent the Duke.
It's Duke is.
Oh my
as
God!
a-
How did none of us think to make Duke Nukem? Dookie Nukie.
Because I don't know or care much about Duke Nukem, but whatever.
Nukium.
Okay. So all right, G. What's next?
Wait, you forgot his
Next
mustache.
is my shy boy.
Shy boy. Post a reference to it. I'm gonna let's see what I can do in under a
is he-
minute. Post
Why
it
is it? Wait, why
Or
is
at the
that?
very least, Yunko, you can probably use the restroom while we keep drawing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna doodle them real quick. In fact, I'm gonna set the timer for a minute and see what I can do.
Okay. Wait.
Set
G,
timer for 1 minute.
I got two criticisms, just two. G. Where is his mustache, and why is he saying "touch it and die" rather than "touch it and die"? Like, why is he saying it with a question mark? Oh.
I was in a rush, okay?
Okay, but no, you can. I mean, it's not too late to change the question mark to an exclamation mark or a period. Unless that's how he actually says it in the cartoon. He's like, "Touch it or die."
Touch it and die.
Touch it and die.
Sorry, I have two. It's literally a reference to the first episode.
I know, but like, why? I'm pretty sure the question mark is being used incorrectly.
Oh, fine, I'll change it.
There you go. Now
Alright.
the context makes more sense.
All right, G, I made your shy boy.
Let me see.
In under a minute.
That's a world record.
He's
Yunko,
perfect.
that's a world record.
He's perfect. Look. Is this not a perfect representation?
Oh my gosh. Why does he have nostrils?
He needs to breathe, G.
No.
No, don't you know? Don't don't you know, Uncle You? He actually has like those weird like breathing operculum, like those aliens in Avatar.
Right off. Anyways, G, I'll put your stream up as the main guys while I go. Fittingly enough, Dookie. I will be right back.
You stole my joke, you fucker.
Yes, I did. Anyways, BRB. Oh God.
All right.
Don't shit
that'd be
yourself
fun.
now.
You could tell he was about to brown by the way he said it.
What?
Tell him he's
Shit
about to-
thing?
I'm gonna brown.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Okay. Question about his ears. Is he supposed to have Frieza ears? Like they're
They're
just
not
like.
supposed to be ears. That's just how they are.
I mean, they are in the place where ears would be.
I
Are
know.
they broken off horns? Are they head growths? Volume dials?
Want to buy a sundial?
Want to buy a sus?
Want to buy a cock ring?
I got a terrible idea.
Are you gonna make him wear a cock ring?
Why the fuck would I do that?
Good point. Good point.
This turned out to be. I thought this was going to be very simple, but now I have a very bad, very stupid, very devilish idea.
Now, fun fact: I actually came up with the character designs while I was listening to a Cupcake song, and he was one of them.
Break it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up.
Wrong song.
It's a pizza cake, it's a pretty cake.
Yeah, yeah. Still love that matchup. Especially that one mashup with the Wiggles and Slipknot.
Fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
Gay sex. Yummy, yummy.
Big bitches. Yummy, yummy.
Indeed.
Oh God.
There
Oh,
he
okay.
is.
Are you
Did you
back from
finish
shit
your-
soon?
G,
Are
are
you
you
done
drawing
with-
gay porn?
Shut the fuck up, little boy.
Something analogous to it.
All right, let me draw. Okay, since that didn't actually take that long, let me try drawing an actual one. On for you, G.
All right.
I'm gonna use a rounder brush actually for this. Let me see this sad boy. This shy boy. Sorry.
I drew him being a bit sad. I apologize in advance for what I did to your boy G.
Rawr. Aurora.
Okay, here's mine.
Who the fuck is doing fireworks outside?
It's not even the right time of the year.
For
At least
me,
I
it's
don't
not
think
even
it
the right
is.
weather because it's raining.
It's raining here too. Wait, you saw mine?
I have not seen yours yet, Battery, because I'm still in the zone.
Hmm.
It's terrible. I got that song stuck in my head now, damn it.
Back it down, bitch! Let me see it back it up!
This is terrible. Actually, I think I preferred my first one, but
Do what makes you happy.
let me see his face.
Gesund.
Gesund. Gesund. Gesund. Gesund. Gesund. Gesund. Gesund. Gesund.
Alright. I think I am happy with him. I am happy with this horrible monstrosity that I have
mean-
made for poor G.
I could have done
Oh,
better with the
man, I
body of
don't know if I'm ready
mine,
to
but
see
other than that,
it.
I'm pretty happy with mine too.
Mine's basic. Mine's done. It's something dumb.
I'm just adding the finishing touches for mine.
He's sad and sleeping.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my god, you put Seymour Smoke on his head. Seymour
Yeah.
Smoke! Smoke detector!
I mean, what else are those things on the side of his head supposed to be?
Ground veal!
Okay. Yeah, I definitely prefer the. I like the I like the first one more, but here you go.
Right. Hold on.
I'm gonna
Once I'm done with
chirp,
this,
turn it
I'll
on.
look at yours. Okay, just one more thing to add, and that'll be it. Okay, he is done.
I'll bear witness to our monstrosities, G. Hey, Uncle You, is your stream back on your screen share instead of G's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm gonna
Excuse me.
chirp, turn it on.
Oh my gosh. Uncle you bastard.
Welcome.
Done.
Lovely, G. What do you think
Yes,
of mine?
very nice, all of us. G, did you like mine?
I did.
What about mine? What do you think of mine?
It's funny.
Thanks. He's sad because he's an ugly duckling. But little does he know that he's actually a beautiful swan with a freakishly giant cube head.
All right.
Ducks aren't swans.
All right.
No. It's a reference to
I
the
know,
ugly
I know.
duckling.
I know.
All right.
Okay.
We're on parade. Here is G's sleepy boy. He doing a sleepy. Then we got Patrick's. For some reason, Patrick chose to give him smoke alarm ear.
Yes. And the oversized underbites that is square, because of course his head is square.
The iconic Patrick underbite. And finally, we got batteries.
Thanks. Wait, by the way, Patrick, do you think he keeps like files inside of his underbite? Because it looks like
I mean, probably.
it looks like
yeah,
a file
I know what
cabinet.
you're talking about. Yeah.
It looks like a file cabinet when the way it sticks out.
All right. What do we?
Hey,
Surprise
why?
me.
All right.
Looks
What's
like-
next?
Looks like
Okay,
Plankton opened up his mouth.
next up
From A to Y.
is... Okay, next up is this guy. His name is Marco. He is from SpongeBob.
Mark.
Marco from SpongeBob.
He is the
Oh,
most.
this man.
He only makes one appearance, and that's in season 11.
He's the most Italian-looking fish I've ever seen.
Yeah. I was gonna say, isn't he that one voice that's voiced by like Ron Perlman, and then he just disappears?
Nope. No, Marco is voiced by Tom Kenny.
Okay.
Wait, who? Mark, who did Ron Perlman voice in SpongeBob?
It was in that episode where SpongeBob gets amnesia and everyone's calls him an idiot boy.
Cheesehead Brown Pants, right?
Yeah.
Who'd he play?
Played like the one greaser.
Oh yeah, Ron Perlman, the greaser. I thought that was Ray Liotta.
Whatever. One of them.
Well, congratulations, G. I look up Marco from SpongeBob, and one of the first results I get on Google is your art dump of him. Congratulations.
You were like the only fan. You were like the only diehard fan of this character.
And I have a crush on him.
Oh, yes.
He's a fish, G. You know how fish have.
Feelings too.
You know how fish have. You know how fish have sex.
They broadcast Spawn, of course. course.
All right, where's this? Where's your Twinkus?
I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of fun drawing this silly fish. He looks like someone's wife-beating Republican dad. What? So far, mine looks more like he'd be like Double Bass's dad. I think I made his chin a bit too lumpy.
Wrong thing is, I'm taking some notes from Patrick with this design.
Good to know.
I think I know what to do.
Unless you're talking about SpongeBob Patrick and not me, Patrick.
You, Patrick.
SpongeBob,
Okay, good.
Patrick.
Patrick, FedEx, Mr. Squidward, get back to work. Mr. Squidward, Plankton, Formula, fuck you.
Hey, Louie, Ohio, Bowser Fart, Pepino.
Stepping on the beat, da, 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 da. Stepping on the beat, da, da, da. Stepping on the beat.
Okay, Stalin, Megatron, Eric Cartman, Donkey Kong, Vader,
Now I'm
Vader,
with
Simon Legree,
SpongeBob, racing
Terminators
down
1,
the
2, and
Autobahn,
3. Yago,
trying to
Joker,
fuck
Voldemort,
Megatron.
McEnroe on center court. Mr. Burns and Skeletor, keep your good guys what a snore.
Meanwhile, Patrick's like, "Can we listen to trade songs?" I really love that. I love that video. I'll make another avatar-like picture of him.
I think so far we're doing pretty good on time.
You
Yeah.
sure are, buddy.
I'm gonna color this one because this color scheme seems simple enough.
I'm giving him a really stubby body because it's funny.
I'm certainly giving him a body. He is indeed built, as the kids say.
Swall, 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 swall. That was fun back in the day, getting Microsoft Sam to say swall, 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 swall.
Those were the good old days of text-to-speech AI voices. Sam was the MVP, to be honest,
Yeah,
of text-to-speech voices.
yeah. He was a real man.
All right. I think Margulis's marvelous bod is schemed out as I could, so now it is time to color it. Be witness to this
Hasta la
Hulk
vista, loca,
mass.
loca, loca, loca.
Did you just like come?
No, there's this meme going around of like these like anime anime characters dancing to like
Loca,
some
loca.
yeah
Yeah.
or yeah
It's the same ones in that specific order too. Having Frieza in there and frickin' 02 from Darling in the Franxx.
yeah
One of the last ones being a Chainsaw Man doing a funny, better than a floss dance. It's like flossing, except it's actually fun to look at and fun to do.
yeah the
It
main
doesn't make me cringe out of my asshole.
Yeah, why does flossing look like you're washing your asshole with a towel?
but no
That's
so
one way to define it.
so
I'm washing my asshole with a towel.
okay
Okay,
anyways
keep going.
so the one that's like one of the most popular is it was like by this one Korean animator, and you want to know something sad?
Hmm?
Was it?
The first one got millions of views, and the sad thing is, the same Korean animator has been trying so desperately to get that same hit again. And cause she or he, I don't know, has remade that video like a bunch of different times. And it's like,
Milking it to death.
yeah. Shame too, because I think
Repeat a
she.
success, I guess.
Shame too, because I think like her art is like not bad at all. It's just
At least just call them they. If you don't know the gender.
oh yeah, good point.
Oh, pronouns cringe. Just kidding.
I'm not one to be pedantic about pronouns, but
I'm
I
just
can't
help
joking.
it.
I'm
common
just
courtesy,
joking.
I guess.
This might be an oh God. Oh yeah, no.
He has a beautiful face. I love the face that I gave him.
I'm almost done with mine.
Mine's
Same
dumb.
here.
I made him a knuckle dragging Claude.
Oh.
That is such a beautiful insult, I gotta say.
Alright.
It fell out of style for a while, but I think Peridot brought it back.
Uh-oh, where did I save my knuckle dragging? Oh, there he is.
Your knuckle dragging Claude.
Yeah, here he is.
He looks like
I
a.
cannot see it right now because I'm coloring the marks.
I felt like sometimes I just feel like doing something a little bit goofy.
Of course.
I finished
That's the
mine
spice
as well.
of life.
Might also be I'm keeping it simple and goofy because I don't know when the next time diarrhea will strike, so I need to be on. I need to be ready.
Oh, you put the poop
Do
from
not
earlier.
recount us with your toilet memoirs.
Oh, is the dookie from earlier because of the tomatoes?
Might just be
Could be.
because I ate. It might just be because I ate the fucking the calzone, and that's a lot of food. But at the same time, you never
Tomatoes.
know.
Rotten tomatoes.
No,
the
you
website.
don't know. No, you know.
You don't know, but when
The
they
moral
know,
of the story,
you know,
kids, don't go on Rotten Tomatoes because it will give you the shits. That's one way of putting it. Rotten Tomatoes is a bad website, not just because of its biased, controlled opinions, but also it gives you the shits. That's how
And,
unprofessional and bad Rotten Tomatoes is. It literally is so bad that
What's
it
the-
messes up your bowels.
What's the name of this character again?
Marco.
Polo.
From
He hates Marco
Springville.
Polo. That's a fact.
In the actual show.
Yes.
How's the fish know who Marco Polo is? Because at least Nosferatu actually appears in. Cut the.
Well, technically,
Actually,
he's called
someone
Count
showed me
Orlok.
like the Tooth Fairy appearing in SpongeBob, and it bugged me to hell and back. Like it wasn't like it was a bad because it was like a bad design or anything. Like no, far from it. It's just a person. It's just a person.
That's just a person.
It's a person.
Persona 5.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Yeah, no, like it's a fantastic design. It's just, it's so weird.
It's so out of place in SpongeBob.
Yeah, because
a
it's
little
like
bit.
humanoid.
Yeah, you would expect her to be like a bit toonier than that.
Yeah,
Like she looks like a, you know what she looks like? She looks like a Hanna-Barbera character.
she does actually.
Yeah, it's the
Any
eyes.
straight humans in SpongeBob
You're like-
that aren't Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy just look cursed.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going for. They were intentionally breaking the style to pay homage to like Hanna-Barbera. That is the vibe I'm getting.
That is interesting because it's funny because out of a lot of the animators that exploded in the mid '90s, what's his face? Steven Hillenburg did not work at Hanna-Barbera.
Was this during Hannah? Was this Tooth Fairy character from when like from
No.
when Hillenburg was working on it, or
No.
post Hillenburg?
No, post
I am
Hillenburg.
done.
So the thing is with I say Hanna-Barbera because the thing is Hanna-Barbera had a show called What a Cartoon, and the thing is with What a Cartoon, you look back at the people who worked on that show, a ton of them exploded in the 90s, or exploded on Cartoon Network or elsewhere. Some people you might have known that came from What a Cartoon include, but aren't limited to, Butch Hartman, Gendy Tartakovsky, John Dilworth, Mr. Warburton, I believe. Who else? Craig McCracken, Lauren Faust. Who else? Van Partables, aka the Johnny Bravo creator, Seth MacFarlane. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these people would go on to make a lot of big name shows.
Can't wait to see Patrick's.
In fact, here's a fun fact for you. One show, one of the Hanna-Barbera things from the 90s was Scooby-Doo and Arabian Nights. And what's kind of interesting about it is...
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
What's interesting about it is the animation and director was a then up-and-coming Butch Hartman. And as a result, it has a very different look than what we're kind of used to with Scooby-Doo. Ooh.
Sure was.
Oh,
my
Wait,
gosh,
wasn't
I
that
love
was
it.
that like
Finished it.
wasn't that more of
Thanks.
an anthology that had like Yogi Bear and shit in it?
yeah, they
Yeah.
just put Scooby-Doo in the title because Scooby-Doo was and is
It was-
the most
yeah,
popular Hannibal.
Yeah, I guess it was just mostly an anthology featuring like Hanna-Barbera characters, right?
Yeah, but like if you look at here, you can kind of see Butch's early days because you got these very angular character designs, bigger
I
eye.
kinda like the look actually.
I actually like it too. It's it is kind of, it's a little funky, but
Scooby's face makes me laugh.
yeah, it is kind of, yeah. Although Butch wouldn't really, Butch's sort of art wouldn't become what we know until the What a Cartoon days, because.
Oh yeah, didn't he do a What a Cartoon thing with Seth MacFarlane or something?
Not another one you're talking about, but that's not.
Yeah, the
for-
one that he worked with Seth MacFarlane on was like one that featured zoo animals or something living in the house.
Yeah, well, yeah. Before that, there was he did a short or for what Cartoon Network called Gramps, which is a really funny short about where Grandpa tells like a tall tale about how he quote unquote saved the world, and that you can definitely tell is a little closer to Butch, because now things are the characters are have a lot more bigger eyes. You got the funky geometry backgrounds, etc.
I mean, it's not quite there, but I'm seeing a little bit of it. Like, if you were to show me this and tell me, I wouldn't be able to guess it was Butch Hartman.
Yeah, but later on, Butch left. Butch left Cartoon Network and went to Nickelodeon to work on a show called Oh Yeah Cartoons, and he created three shorts that would become sort of that aired as part of that compilation. Zoomates, which you brought up earlier,
That was the one.
which was a collaboration with Seth MacFarlane, yeah.
Yeah, it had a polar bear, an ostrich, and an alligator, or crocodile. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
You think that's bad?
Another was the Day and Danger show, where this is definitely a like Butch's art style. Where
Okay, that is unmistakable. You would look at that and like you'd be like, okay, yeah, that's Butch Hartman.
Yeah,
No doubt about it.
yeah. I love Dan Danger's stupid tiny face. That's really like his Giga Chet chin. I think that's genuinely really
his
fun.
perfectly knife-shaped chin.
Yeah.
Okay, are we about to do Autumn Parade now?
Yeah.
Mine's
Mine's all posted and everything.
Yep.
Same.
Yep, we got everybody. No, it's just like I think like Butch is a dick, but I think he's still an interesting guy, and I think he has created like a lot of really good shows.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was thinking earlier too, cause a lot of people rag on his later art.
I mean,
But
justifiably so.
But at the same time, actually, let's do Autumn Parade first, and I'll get into it. Okay.
Yeah, before we get on tangent.
I'd say that like Butch.
Autumn Parade first.
Okay, fine.
Sorry, I want to stay on topic. Okay, first we got G's. Angie. He's about to post racial slurs on Bebo.com.
Angie boy.
Then we got Patrick's. Patrick's might be my favorite.
I made him into fish, man. And I was intending on like pretty much making his face like a mostly proportionate shark head, except for his chin.
Yeah.
Except for
Is he a
his bottom
shark?
jaw.
Evil.
I know he's probably not technically a
Yeah,
shark
he's
because I do see like typical fins on him, but
He's
for the sake of
definitely-
this picture, I decided to make him a
judging
shark
by the
thing.
looks of his hair, quote unquote, he's supposed to be like some sort of ray-finned fish rather than any sort of shark.
Battery. I like yours, Battery. Also, I want to beat you up because you look like my wife.
You get no. You must read it in like the Godfather's voice.
I want to beat you up because you looks like my wife. All right.
I'm gonna beat
All
you up
right.
because he looks like my wife.
All right. What next?
What
All
kind of
right.
mess
Next
my
up is
wife?
2 characters and 1 pick, and they're simple to draw. Okay, here they are. One is John from The Vampire Dies in No Time, and the other one is Xiao Fei from Scissor 7.
Bro, that's just angry.
All right.
bird.
Well, since this is the last drawing, we can do 2.
I mean,
Yeah, we can do 2.
Last drawing. Aw.
Well, we're
yeah,
at
like,
5.
we still got a lot of time.
Yeah, and also, actually,
We still got a lot of time. We could do at least one more after this.
well, we can do both of these guys and just give them all the time in the world. Really go off on a bang.
Can you also type down the names of these guys, G?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay, Xiao Fei. There we go. Oh, wrong. Hold on. There we go.
love how one of these characters is like Xiao Fei, and then the other one's John. All right, let me see here. Okay. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, like me and Lunar, yes, recently we watched a lot of John K's A's later shorts, and it's impressive how badly his animation declined. Where he clearly wanted
for
to,
sure.
I get the idea he wanted to get a little experimental, but at the same time, it's just hard to look at. And what's sad
Yeah.
is meanwhile Butch, I got the feeling he wanted to be a little like weirder with his art, but I could kind of see how his stuff might have worked with like
Okay, I guess so.
like I got a feeling, at least with Butch, his was a case of, I've been doing these kind of simplistic art style, this kind of simple angular art style for years. Kind of want to do something a little different. And there are times when I look at like Butch Hartman's new art, like in some of those commissions where I go, oh hey, that's actually quite good.
But then you have like the stuff that's like obviously traced over.
Yeah, or so close to the original reference pick, it makes you wonder why even bother.
Yeah.
I
Plus, let's not forget that Butch Hartman's part of a cult, technically.
yeah.
Yeah, one that practices necromancy, of all things. And that's real, by
Okay,
the way. There's an entire Blame It on George video about it.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
Blame It on George or was some other video?
I don't
channel?
know. I don't know. But regardless, actually, you know what's funny? We found out Butch Hartman, John K's company Spunko, they did a bit of work on video games too.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, and one of them is a game called Go Go Hypergrind, which is a sort of skateboarding game with cartoon animals. And it's so weird to look at because the art style is like early 2000s, like angular art style meets Spumco art.
Spumco jank.
And the thing is, it works. Like, have a look.
That actually does look very interesting. I don't really see much of John K's influence in it, but
John K wasn't actively involved in the game, but like
no, it wasn't John K himself, just Spumco.
Yeah, which was his studio. But like honestly, this is good stuff.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty alright.
Yeah. And there's
But knowing that John K absolutely hates anime, I doubt he would want to be involved in this because there's a lot of anime influence here.
Well, that's the interesting thing. John K. Spumco did 4 games with collaborating with the
That
Japanese.
guy's just George Liquor.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Hello, I'm George Liquor. I'm American.
Another
Here are keys without labels.
Another interesting one was a game called Space Fisherman, which was a fishing game in space. And again, you can see John K. Spumco's art on full display here. Again, it's kind of interesting. It looks like Spumco in the 2000s, and it looks nice. And I like the bizarrely buff diver guy. I think that's
wait. That's in Japanese. This is a Japanese game.
Yeah, it was Japan only.
Hmm.
As far there's
again, very ironic knowing that John K hates anime so much.
Yeah. The other one is Yoake no Mariko. This one I believe actually had input from John K a little bit. And this is the idea behind this. It's a rhythm game, but rather than playing beats to music, you set it to like a Japanese comedy show or video game.
So it's like, it does. There is like did this game actually get released? Looks kind of rough.
Yeah, it did get released. It just looks like ass.
Mm.
And
There
there's
is, I do.
there is
That they do look exactly like how John K draws women.
Yeah, and also, when we were looking at it, there was one character, or in particular, we saw that we were like, oh god.
Let me guess. I don't know what you're talking about, but let me see.
Okay. You see this character on the far left here?
Yeah.
He looks way worse as a 3D model. Let me just put it like that.
Are we talking about Mr. Popo
Battle
Man?
Arena to Shinden levels of modelage.
I gotta see this shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind.
Are you talking about Gollywog levels of bad?
Not quite that bad, although then again, you also see his son, and
What the hell? He looks like Shrek. He looks like brown Shrek made of poo. I'm a donkey. I'm made of shit.
considering John K.
He would draw something like that. He would draw Shrek made of shit.
Yeah. But but yeah, so it's kind of interesting, but what's weird is we looked at when we were looking at John K. later stuff, we saw this one thing where he did like it was a promo made to hype up a UFC fight, because obviously the biggest watchers of UFC are John K. fans, I guess. And what's funny is that it was a crossover between George Liquor and
King of the Hill. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and it's really well
I
done.
think I saw that before.
It's actually really well done. It was made in, I want to say, 2016. So it's like, you could do this all this time? You were capable.
It's like John K is selective. Is capable of being selective of whenever he's talented or not.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. And it's also weird to me because a lot of his later stuff, he really got, even though he put down CGI so much back in the day, I find it weird how much he used CGI afterwards, you know?
He was never a man of his own word, really.
No, and what's worse
He wasn't a word of his own man, neither.
And what's worse is I think his art style, it's too round and kind of unpolished to work with CG. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's way too off model, I guess.
Yeah, and you can do off model with CGI. It's just
It requires a lot more chutzpah.
yeah.
I think that's the reason why Ren and Stimpy might look a little weird in Nicktoons All-Star Brawl.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that potentially they can lend themselves well with like really stylized CGI, but that would take a lot of work.
Yeah. I think that's why when it comes to like you can do off model with CGI actually. I was watching some original VeggieTales,
Which is ironic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. That is actually a good.
That
point.
is pretty ironic because like you use 3D models and you animate them off model.
Yeah, but there's a, well, like watching the OG VeggieTales, they're playing mock times when they're like in the first couple shorts where they sort of squash and stretch the models to their every whim.
To their whim.
And it almost looks like they're putting them off model, and it's kind of neat.
I guess so, yeah.
Actually, you should rewatch the second episode of VeggieTales, because you could tell that was made when like the crew were like, okay, we have the money to keep doing CGI and all that. How do we make it so that this stuff actually looks good? And they went for like a really cartoony, exaggerated, bouncy art style, which is pretty ambitious for CGI at the time, but
It would be.
looks...
It's of course it would be relatively easy for them since they're not using like humanoid characters. They're using like fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta remember Battery. Big Idea, the company that made VeggieTales, they were based out of a strip mall as far as their animation offices. That's
Like,
all.
literally.
Yes, a literal strip mall right next to a taco shack.
Yeah,
The-
there were.
VeggieTales as like a production story is a story of like working with whatever you had and trying to get it to work.
I guess one might say that's the big idea.
I'm congested.
You gotta admit that was fucking funny.
It
Yeah,
was.
it's hilarious.
Thanks.
But yeah, it's interesting. One story I love is they got the Christmas episode just barely in the nick of time done, and they had to send it out to the tape duplication plant, but they were so strapped for time that if they shipped it out the way you normally do it, it wouldn't get there in time. So what they had to do was one of the owners of Big Idea had to personally fly out to Texas, holding onto that tape for dear life, making sure nothing at all happened to it.
Yeah, it's like when you have to. It's when like those classes teach you about parenting, and you have to take care of an egg.
Oh, and get this. It is one of the creators got a stomach virus apparently, or some kind of bacterial infection.
Got tum sickies.
And the thing is, he was so busy working on VeggieTales, trying to get the Christmas episode done, that he basically his body didn't realize it, and when it finally finished, it caught up to his body.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's dedication.
And you know what's the worst part is also the original version of the Christmas episode wasn't even finished on time, or wasn't even finished because and there are a lot of shots that are just like kind of
Weird previs jank.
not necessarily, but more so
A lot rougher.
a lot rougher or a lot cheaper. Like there's a shot where probably the most infamous scene is in the original version. Bob, Larry, and Junior are going sledding, and in the revised version they later on released, they added panning shots of the mountain and Junior and pals occasionally zooming by. Meanwhile in the original release, it's just a static shot of this one side of the mountain for a long time.
Oh.
As mentioned before, they had to get what they could.
One of my joke questions was one of the shots just like the characters T-posing, but then I realized, wait, they're all vegetables. What exactly would you call a T-posing vegetable? Would you call it like eye posing?
I don't know.
Posing?
Actually, what's great is there's like a spooky mystery episode of VeggieTales where there's like a ghost going around, and you know
I
what
never heard of this one.
and you know what the ghost is?
What?
It's a hand. Think about it. And so there's a shot where a character walks up to a door. There's a shot where a character walks up to a door. Then it's a close up of the door and the hand knocks, and then the character.
Yeah, that's the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde episode. He's like, yeah, it's the carrot character. He's like, the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hallucinating about having hands and feet for some reason. They don't explain it.
Yeah.
They just don't explain the fact that he's hallucinating about having hands or feet. It's just that, like, I don't think that was even in the original Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I haven't read it, but I don't think that's something they would add.
No. Yeah, no, that's not how the original Jekyll and Hyde works at all.
The detective never hallucinates about hands or feet.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely weird.
Yeah. I've actually.
Alright.
Yeah. There actually is there's a weird animated adaptation of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde actually.
Oh, Jesus, Patrick.
Yeah, you know how G said to draw either John or Xiao Fei? Yeah. I basically did the Patrick thing and drew them both.
I'm doing both too.
But you get what I mean, right, Uncle You? I drew them both.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see.
I drew them both in the same image.
I can't wait to see it too.
Hold on, I gotta take a whizzle in the shizzle to catch my drift.
All right, I finished.
I'm done with mine.
I finished the gooey chicken.
Gooey chicken, bitch. Chicken, bitch.
All right,
Oh.
all right, let me draw your little armadillo-looking dude.
All the while, I am working on my bonus sketch.
Actually, no. John.
I had one more
John will do it.
character in mind.
Hey, Corona.
I mean, we really could do one more pick before we end the stream.
Yeah, we've got time. It's not 11
Yeah,
o'clock my time yet.
One more. Okay. Where'd I put him?
Here's mine.
Here's mine in Fart Academy. It's gonna kill us all.
All right, we're done with that. With Xiaofei and John.
All right. Please tell me your last doodle suggestion is a simple one.
Oh man, I was gonna go with Anubis from the Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
That's a full-on human dude. Fine,
Okay,
Fine. No, we'll do it.
I got a better one. Boogeyman from Powerpuff Girls.
What does he look like? Let me see it. Oh, this guy. Oh, look at this dude. I like this image of him a lot. All right. I like it. I like this dude. I'll doodle him. But first I'll do Art on Parade.
Yes.
All right. So first, Xiaofei and John. Here's batteries. Look like the stars of a hit Nickelodeon series. Then we got G's. It's very cute.
I'm back. Oh my God! Is
John
the
agreed.
Is the bird destroying the world?
Maybe. Then we got Patrick's, where he combined them both into an unholy abomination.
John agrees.
And now we're doing the Boogeyman from the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I remember him. Wait. Did you go over mine? already?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good. Just making sure. I wasn't there because I was taking a whizzle in the toilet.
This guy's perfect for Patrick. Actually, he already has a underbite.
I think I remember this guy. He was my first exposure to Powerpuff Girls when I was a young kid. It was on this. He happened to be on like a VC. He happened to be. His episode happened to be on the same VCR as like a collection of like Scooby-Doo episodes.
I like.
It was
Okay.
really cool shit.
This guy's
I
like
think I
a.
know what to.
I know what to do.
Me too.
This guy's like a disco grimace.
A Dimas, if you will. I think he was also the first time I've heard like Kevin Michael Richardson in a voice role.
Makes sense.
I was very young when I saw this guy.
I like this. I like this dude.
I get it. He's the boogeyman.
Have you guys ever seen the first TV show that Kevin Michael Richardson was in?
What was it?
It was a live action sitcom called Homeboys from Outer Space.
And what year?
1996, I want to believe.
Ooh.
It's a sitcom about these two guys, who are essentially intergalactic postal workers, delivering packages in their space hoopty.
What? What the fuck's a hoopty? What the fuck?
It's slang for a really dorky bad car.
Oh, I never heard that before.
Brush up on your slang, boy. But anyways,
I guess I just didn't live during the early to mid 1990s. I was I was barely late 1990s. I was born in 1999.
yeah. So
I wasn't old enough to comprehend. My brain wasn't developed enough for me to comprehend the concept of years or culture at that time.
But basically, it was a early role for him where he plays their boss, who's kind of an asshole. So, and it's just funny knowing that Kevin Michael Richardson, out of all of the people in that show, would be the one that became like this big name.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts when you think about it.
Yeah. You'll sometimes see like as far Homeboys from Outer Space, it's one of those shows that you'll occasionally see on lists of worst TV shows ever made, because it's just so fucking corny and lame. But at the same time, I think it's got a bit of a so bad it's good charm, just because I think it's actually like a premise wise, it's
a good idea. It can work. Wait, quick question.
Yeah.
So they're in space, right? Are they aliens? Do they wear makeup?
No. In fact, there's barely any alien makeup, sadly.
Well, that's kind of lame.
I'll tell you what it feels like. Even though it aired on like late hours, clearly trying to be for adults, it feels like a Nickelodeon sitcom.
You mean like something Dan Schneider would make?
Like a really
Schneider.
Like it feels like a very corny kid sitcom, not like an adult TV show.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It feels more. I think the best comparison I could think of in regards to that would be like the show, like Jim Henson's Dinosaurs, because like they have the adult humor and they have like they say swear words every like 10 or so episodes. But like other than that, it doesn't feel like that much of an adult sitcom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's definitely more like for broader audiences, I think. I mean, granted, there was that episode that was like low-key, like an allegory for masturbation. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The mating dance one. Where Robbie's like, looks at like a mating dance tape and he starts dancing in his chair. And his mom walks in on him. And she's like, Robbie!
Robbie Rotten.
Who did you expect? Sport fuck?
Sorry, mother, I'm horny.
I think that
I
like
think Mr. Bogan shouldn't take too much longer to draw.
I've got something really funny. Gee, I think you're gonna like this.
Can't wait to see it. Hey, hey.
Here, mine's a pretty straightforward depiction. I kind of fucked up his horns though.
I just like how funky this guy is as far as like his like angles and like the fact of how sharp he is.
Yeah.
I miss sharp fucking lines and angles on cartoon characters these days, man. I just think
I mean, you still have them every now and then.
every now and again, but it feels like it's like
The
it feels
standard is like round.
round or like I know they're not dead, but like it feels like you like name me some thick line cartoons and like you look at like stuff like Powerpuff Girls or Dexter's Lab and like when we talking thick, I mean thick.
Extra
Extra
thick.
Yeah, that's what I mean by thick.
Extra thick.
Like I think thick lines maybe I'm just biased here, but
Yes, you are.
yes. but
We are ourselves.
yeah, no. I love thick lines.
Yeah, they're fun.
God, this is so fun. Okay, how am I gonna make this work? Actually, I think like this.
You know what? I'm gonna do his horns over. It's starting to bother me.
Yeah, we got time.
Oh yeah, we definitely got time.
We got time to kill.
Fuck popsicles, you little bitch. I want this, some of those, and everything in my asshole and more.
Fuck you, weenies.
Fuck you, Baltimore. Shove it up your ugly ass.
That's right.
Hurry up,
Shut
asshole.
your-
Don't hide
Shut up.
don't hide from your feelings, SpongeBob.
In my heart.
Actually, in your arteries. That episode was always kind of silly. The ET reference just comes out of nowhere. It's really
That was
really
the
funny
fir-
to me.
Fun fact about that episode, that was one of the first episodes that was storyboarded by CJ Greenblatt, the guy who would go on to make Chowder.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can, yeah, like, CJ Greenblatt's first job in SpongeBob was animation director for the movie, which you can really tell. Like, CJ Greenblatt always had a very sort of distinct. He loves going off model with character faces.
Wait, is it CH or CJ?
CH.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
I
I
was
spelled it
gonna-
correctly that one time.
Oh, I was getting his name wrong?
DJ!
Yeah.
All you had to do was stand the damn train, CJ.
Chowder! There we go. Those are better words.
This Jewish pussy got me acting quite strange, my boy.
This George pussy is making me horny. Chowder.
Alright. Move these out of the way. I'll make more space. Don't blame it on a good time. Some blame it on the boogie. Remember that song from the Jackson 5?
Yes.
Me too.
I haven't saw the
Classic.
5 Jacking Sons.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the
Love this.
Don't blame it on the good times. Okay.
I'm also going to be working on my bonus sketch as well. I finished sketching him, I just need to color him.
I'll color mine too. Someone's gonna. You guys can't hear it, but I'm playing music from The Sims.
Yeah.
It's
I guess the stream viewers can hear it, but we can't.
yeah. And what's funny is right now it's playing songs from The Sims Vacation, and one of the songs I can only describe as combining polka with Jamaican rhythm. Because that's just the kind of music The Sims has, and I love it.
All right, almost done.
Alright, now I'm just gonna very quickly color this dude. Your boog, man.
You bastard.
You bastard.
Need to rewatch Gary the Rat at some point.
That is something no one should ever say in their life. And I say that as someone who has watched all of Gary the Rat.
Gary the Rat? What the hell is that? Oh my god, that
It's
rhymed.
an old
Holy
Spike
shit.
TV cartoon from the 2000s.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah, it
I haven't
stars.
seen it, but I know what you're talking about now.
The only good thing about it is Kelsey Grammer doing the voice of the main character. Oh, and also the line, someone needs to... Jiminy Christmas, someone needs to tell her it's a vagina, not a clown car. But yeah, otherwise it's
Not good.
not really. Hey,
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer
Just
is
said
a,
something.
a
Not
little bit
good.
decent, I guess. No.
you
I
only
have
want to
poor taste. I'm sorry. Kill me.
you only want to watch it because you want to fuck the Rat Man, right?
No, I don't. Shut it.
That's the kind of thing
You see,
that a rat fucker would say.
You saw,
Well, it suddenly went quiet.
Sorry, I'm just I'm almost done with my my
Yeah, I'm almost
boogeyman.
done with mine too.
Yeah. I'll try not to take too long on mine.
Okay, and then the next horn. Oh yes, that's looking good.
Gee, goddammit, you suddenly reminded of the freaking SpongeBob and Patrick looking down their pants meme where SpongeBob's looking good and Patrick's like, just a minute.
Yeah, I love that one. Love that episode. Have you ever seen the storyboard of it?
I don't think so.
Okay,
That's-
Yeah,
guys.
someone posted the storyboard of the show on YouTube. I mean, the episode on YouTube. It was originally from the DVD. Sponge got on duty.
And now for the chaser.
I got the reference. I remember I posted it on Twitter. I lost like 2 followers because of it. It's the funniest shit ever. Like the big fat giant turd crawling out of his ass. Drawn horribly off model. His face looks hilarious.
You want an old cartoon? with,
Boogeyman is done.
Look up my boy
Blade,
Rude Dog.
Overtouch.
What's Rude Dog? Hold on.
Okay, guys, I got a question.
I never heard of
Was
this.
it?
What do you imagine? What some of your fiction, the characters you made? What do you imagine them sounding like? Your own characters, your own OCs.
Considering
Realistic.
I've casted voice actors for all of them, I think I know.
One of my characters, Zebo, I always imagined him having a voice similar to Life of Boris.
I guess like Lucy, before I actually casted her actress, I always imagined her sounding like Lisa Edelstein.
Hmm.
Oh, also,
Well,
here,
my-
G, what do you think of my boogeyman?
Hold on, let me see. Also, for my shy boy, I think he would sound a bit like
does he-
Johnny Young Bosch.
Look at his sharp boner.
G, what do you...
a short
Let me look at it. Okay.
Looks like the
Art
Cookie
Academy.
Monster.
Oh, dang. Yes.
Back on the subject of character voices, I imagine my guy sound like Filbert from Rocco's Modern Life.
You turn the page. You gotta wash your hands. Turn the page. You wash your hands.
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
Okay, my boogeyman is done. Now I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to
think
pass
I
him
think
to-
my idea of his
Just-
voice might change in the future, but that's what I'm defaulting to for now.
Alright, just give me a second for me to post them. I'm just about done.
Yeah.
Here we go. And here they go. There's my boogeyman and also my bonus sketch.
I'm gonna post
A little worm guy. Or big
The
worm.
bonus sketch is a basically you know how like Nagas or Lamias are like half snake people?
Yeah.
Well, this guy is basically one of them, except instead of having the top half of a person, he's the top half of an isopod.
Oh.
That's scary.
There we
That's a
go.
lot worse than the other thing.
All right. We got everybody's.
Yep.
Oh, Corona says, honestly, for my OC, he basically just sounds like me, but he has a Muttley laugh. It's cool. Corona, show us your OC. Show us.
Give
If you
us
have
an
a-
image link so that way we can.
How
if
is
you
he
have a
supposed
li-
to post images in YouTube?
You can post a link in the chat.
Yeah, but make
Oh.
sure you grab the image in the link and post it here in Silent Shitheads, okay?
Will do. Okay.
Uncle, you one of your images. It's amazing.
Gee, is
Oh,
yours
thank you.
is your boogeyman doing the John Arbuckle thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that was what you're referencing.
All right, so let's do Art on Parade in the meantime. While Corona, you know what? No, I'll pester Corona and ask them too.
What was his evil plan? Did he try to turn the Earth into a giant disco ball or something, or was it the moon?
I think it was the moon. I don't know.
Yeah, they turned the moon into a giant disco ball, and they did like a little Star Wars reference thing.
Actually,
Yeah, they referenced the Death Star with the way they tried to destroy the
Google
giant disco ball shell they put over the moon.
Chloe Corona. Corona, is this you? The blue Hawaii, blue hyena thing?
The blue Hawaii.
Indeed.
I think
I see multiple things. The blue hyena. Okay, got it. Okay, neat. hold on. Let me silent shitheads. Here you go, lads.
Cool.
We're out of time for now, but maybe we'll
Interesting.
maybe one of these days we'll doodle all our viewers as OCs. Have fun with that. I think that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Next time, we'll be back soon for another stream. It'll be
Yeah.
like for Jade's birthday.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
another birthday discussing, so they get to choose. But another day we'll do fan OC doodles. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you
Yeah.
everybody for joining. See y'all.
Oh, wait
later.
a minute. Wait, Uncle You, before
What?
you end the stream, did you do the last bit of art on parades?
No, so thank you. First up, we got my boner demon.
Boner demon.
Then we got Battery, looking remarkably on model. It must be said.
Thanks. I had to redo his horns, as you guys might know.
Yeah. And then we got Patrick's, where he's having a little bit of a roar. Here's the other one Patrick drew, where it's a Lamia with a centipede.
Isopod.
Where are my isopods? Yeah. And finally,
They took my isopods.
And finally, we got G's about to crank down a funkin' move.
Yeah.
Also, Corona says, have a good night, everybody, and happy birthday to the birthday individual. That'd be you, G.
Thank you.
Later, bye. Later, party people. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Just for that.
Again.
Say goodbye, John. Meow.
Bye.
And now for the chaser.
And now,